IrishAndChin.com.
It's Sound Chat.
Lord of mercy, Lord of mercy, Lord of mercy, Lord of mercy. Woman is a trouble to a man when Friday evening comes. Yeah. All what they on them mind is the buckle and some. Oh gosh, woman is a trouble to a man when Friday evening comes. All what they on them mind is a buckle and some. But I'm sorry to say I don't get no pay. Can't find the boss, it seems like it's Thomas. Couldn't even find fear.
Sound Chat, it's another week and it's all about the significant role that the sound systems has played in the cultivation of the whole dancehall culture as we know it today. Now we spoke to some very interesting selectors, sound owners, and artists. And most of the artists that we spoke to in the past programs were DJs who grew up on relative sound systems, rubber-dub sound systems, whether it's Kilimanjaro, whether it's Sturgraph, whether it's Sturmars, you name it. We spoke to a lot of those DJs. Today I'm standing here with an artist who has contributed vocally to the whole culture of the dancehall arena. His name is Admiral Tibet. A lot of hit songs under his belt. We're going to find out where it started, where it is now, and it's what it is. It's Sound Chat.
You can't satisfy watching your friends and company, and every day you come and hug me. Woman is a trouble to a man on Friday evening come. Yeah, all what they on them mind is a buckle and sound. Whoa.
Welcome to our program that we call Sound Chat.
Yes, a blessing, man.
Now, I would want to say that you are one of Jamaica's best kept secrets then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Vocally.
Yeah.
I've been following your career as a youth and so forth.
Yeah.
Where did your journey start out as it relates to the whole sound system and dancehall?
All right. First, let me say this. I was born in the parish of St. Mary. You know, and in the early 80s, like 81, that's when I started out on sound system, because I did have a friend by the name of Glenn P. I don't want to say Glenn Pope. I say Glenn P. And yeah, he did have a sound by the name of Torpedo. And that brethren was my bona fide brethren.
That was an area sound?
Yeah, that was an area sound right down in St. Mary, where I come from.
Same.
Right. So that's where I started out. That was the first sound I started singing on. And it wasn't, well, you don't know, we're the original dancehall singer. We are the original dancehall singer. But then and that is the sound that gave me the break in St. Mary. And then after getting that amount of energy and thing like that now, then I decided, so well, I'm going to leave, come to Kingston.
While you were on Torpedo, what were some of the other artists that were trying to come up at the time?
Well, there was a lot of artists, even from Kingston, there was a lot of artists like Pat Anthony.
On Torpedo?
Yeah, a lot of artists, because my brethren used to come to Kingston and bring down a lot of artists. So you have Pat Anthony, you have Michael Lickshot Palmer,
wow.
Half Pint, Philip Fraser. Boy, so much artists, because that brethren used to just bring in artists. And
So what, at the time that you were on the sound system, were these artists also on the come up, or were some of them already established?
Well, good question. Well, those artists was already established. Pat Anthony, Half Pint, because to be honest, Pat Anthony is the first artist that give me a microphone. First artist who established out there, who give me a microphone.
And say sing.
And say sing.
Well,
and I feel great that time.
That was on Torpedo song?
On Torpedo.
So, there were big artists on Torpedo that already had careers in front of them.
Right.
Were there any other artists that were on the come up as yourself?
Well, I cannot recall. But me and I was like the only
young artist.
Young. Well, I want to say young because, to be honest, I'm older than Pat Anthony. You know?
What I mean, young in career. Yeah,
in career.
Young in career. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I was the only young artist in career at that time on the sound. all the rest of artists, Pat Anthony, Half Pint, all of them already get the breakout there.
What was the journey like on Torpedo before you moved to your next phase?
Well, it is a memorable moment. A moment where we just can't forget. You know, them moment that we can't forget, them time there, you know, together, you know, Torpedo, you know, Admiral, Tibet, and...
Any big clashes, any big dances?
No, there wasn't no clash.
Clashes?
Just mainly a focus on just have artists on the sound. But then at the same time, you don't say, like them name brand artists, when for them time, like you then call it say midnight, when you call it star time, them have a moment where them call it star time.
Yeah.
So you find some like them name brand artists like Lickshot, Palmer, and Half Pint, and Philip Fraser, Pat Anthony, all of them artists, you know, for them moment. So that moment was like the moment where when me get a chance to sing within that time is one of the greatest things. Because remember, you know, me is not a name brand artist.
Right.
So that's why I said, well, Pat Anthony is the first name brand artist who gave me a microphone at that time, in the heat. And
so what enabled him to give you the microphone at that time? Were you the early entertainment on Torpedo at one time, and did he hear you sing and decide that he's gonna bring you down to star time, or was it just something that him just feel like him just give you the mic? It wasn't a good vibe.
Yeah, Pat Anthony used to visit St. Mary. Not only like to come and sing on Torpedo, but just pass through through the community. So Pat Anthony don't know, say, I am the little singer where I come up.
So the name was building in the community then?
Right.
And he was aware of it?
Right. As Tibet, not Admiral. Only Tibet.
Tibet.
You know, so, you know, the vibes is nice them time, the man. Original dancehall, 6'5" artists, I sing on sound and things like that. Then me get the chance to burn my little one fire. And one of the sweetest thing. It was one of the sweetest, you know, one of great moment. But then, you know, after that, it wasn't long after that before me decided to go and come to Kingston.
Why the journey to Kingston?
Well,
more spotlight?
Definitely because, you know, in the country, at that time, I know like now, because right now, studio all over Jamaica. In that time, it was just Kingston. King Jammies, you know, with our country, then we are here about King Jammies. We are here about Volcano with John Lords and them thing there. So them thing they give me a push, say, boy, you know, me have to leave out of the country now and come to Kingston. Because all of them artists like Pat Anthony and all of them artists I'm talk about, them get the break. In Kingston, right. So I decided, say, well, boy, I'm going to leave country and come to Kingston. Definitely. But 82, I come to Kingston. Not long after that, before Torpedo sound, I mean, get dismantled. Mm-hmm. I mean, you know, certain circumstances.
They're separate ways.
Right. And 82, I come to Kingston. Don't get the break until 1985. So you find it's 3 years worth of struggle before I get the break in Kingston.
What was happening during those 3 years? Were you singing on sound systems in Kingston or?
No. Between that time, those 3 years now, I was trying to check 1 and 2 producer. But you know, you don't have a song out there. Mm-hmm. It's like, you know, get the amount of respect we have to get still. So even when I check certain producer, I tell myself, well, you know, me have to, some of them tell me, so me have to do like, I can remember a particular producer I check, and he asked me to sing. So I was a bit shy still because at the same time, a whole lot of artists, big name artists out there. Yeah, so when him say sing, you know, I kind of keep it low and he must say sing loud, man can't stay all over wharf and hear you. And I kind of lift up my voice and do my thing still. But he said to me, say, how much song you have? I say, I want to say about 2 songs I have. He said, anytime you have an album, you can check me back. See, I did feel a way still because...
Can you remember some of the artists that were in the yard at the time?
With the DJ, Pupatayan.
Mm-hmm.
Pupatayan. I think Linval was there too. Linval Thompson. Billy Boyle.
Billy Boyle.
Yeah. Ola John
was there.
Yeah, so make me just lick the nail straight upon the head. It was John Lords.
See.
who said, well...
Come check your back. Come check him back when you have.
When
We have more material.
Good.
See.
So, you know, I didn't really feel like that was the right answer that I want, you know.
So where does it go from there?
Well, me continue. I mean, me continue and then continue like there was a next sound in St. Mary named Tyran. So, you know, in Kingston still don't get the break yet, you know. But I get a link from Tyran, so them keeping a dance in Port Maria St. Mary, so if I can pass through. So I go down there, leave town, go down there with a little brethren named Devon. When I go down there, the dance, nice. I sing a song named The War Between You and the Babylon Just Can't Over. And the whole place erupt. And when I look, I see the producer, the promoter, run come and say me not to sing no more because him don't want a police mash up him dance.
See.
But even when he tell me that, you know, I feel good in myself because to all the crowd are going, I feel great. So even when I tell me, say, don't sing no more song because I don't want police mash up the place, I feel great.
At this performance now, other artists or it was just you alone there with the sound system?
No, it was just me alone there, away from some little, you know, always, you always have some little...
Territory.
Good.
From the country.
Right, but I can't really remember none of them right
so
now. So
pretty much you were the more established artist that night.
Good. So alright, yeah, definitely. So after singing, then my friend, when me and him go down there, my friend said to me, look here, I will carry you to a producer, you know. I carry you to a producer, you know. So, you know, when we come back in a town, I'm carrying me to the producer. And that's where me did the same song, War Between You and the Babylon, the same song when me sing in Port Maria, where the promoter say, no more.
Yeah, no more.
That is the first song that I sing for the producer. You know? But we're not straight the topic, because we're talking about sound. You see sound like Kilimanjaro again. That was a sound where I think not a lot of time, maybe about one time that sound come St. Mary. And yeah, because I always put myself in the position where like when certain sound come through, you know, link them and...
So, let's create a visual, right?
Mm-hmm.
You come to Kingston, searching for fame. But in 82, you get the bus in 85.
Right.
During that time, you're trying to find your way. Go, you know, back and forth with producers. You go back to the country to perform on a sound system, right? Performing on that sound system, you unleash the war between we and Babylon just can't over.
Right.
The dance erupts.
Yeah, right. That was before. That was before I get the break. Because after I get that was before.
Right. You get the break in 85.
Right.
Right. So this is between this situation that we're talking about is between 82 and 85.
And 85, right?
No, after you sing, you return to the country and you sing, and your brethren now brings you back to the producer. What producer did you voice for?
A brethren named Sherman Clutcher.
All right. So
Arabic label.
So you voice the war between, and does that solidify you now? Is that your busting point?
Everything okay from the time now. Everything just right.
No, once you voice that now, how do you start to blend back in with the artists who are in regular rotation in the music?
Well, we are get to understand. You see, from you get the break in the music business, from you get a hit song, then it's like you equal with. You can go among certain artists and you feel.
Rub shoulders with
you feel, and you did it, and you get more respect. One will quick off to give you a microphone, because your name now and thing like that.
So do you stay, now that you're on the radar, do you stay in the studio or do you now go into the dance hall?
Right now?
No,
in
that time, in 85.
Yeah, good.
Do you go into the studio? You stay into the studio,
right.
Or do you go journey into the dance hall?
Well, to be honest, pure studio work.
So you stayed into the studio?
Right. No, but no, like now and then, you know, like
You said Kilimanjaro.
yeah, Sturgav. And well, you have a lot of sound with me can't remember right now. A lot of little sound we used to, you know.
See. So you do touch the dancehall aspect of it.
Right.
But not much.
Not
then.
good. Not much.
Not much.
Not much. Not much.
Let's go legendary.
Yeah. Sorry. You have a sound. Papa San used to.
Creation.
That sound like that song. Me and Papa San. And you know, we used to do all about.
So you spend some time on creation. So?
Yeah, spend some time because the lady what's she name again? Nice lady.
I don't remember the lady.
Yeah, but she nice. She nice man, and she irie, you know.
So creation. Now creation was a class song. Did you find yourself in any competitions performing on creation song?
Well, yes, you know. Yes. Find myself in competition. The only thing, like. For me, tell you right now, like, it come like I can't recall which sound. No, I know that creation.
Was a competitive.
Yeah, with other sound in the same lawn and thing like that.
See.
But I cannot recall like which sound, because maybe at the time creation was mostly the name brand sound.
When you were on creation, other than Papa San, who else was performing on creation sound system?
Well, what the virgin name again, man? Among Monksman. But the thing is, Papa San was the
lead man.
The lead
for the sound system.
Yes, Papa San was the lead one for the sound. Papa San, you know, are the artists who come. So maybe that is why I never really penetrated.
So when you say that you played on, you performed on creation, you were, based on how the conversation is going, you weren't really into the competitive aspect of it. Well, it was just you doing your thing as you do your thing.
Well, to be honest, you know, me is never a competition artist, you know. Me always, cause me don't really love competition. To be honest. Sometimes you get caught up in it, yes, of course. Two sound in a lawn and you end up singing a sound, and you know, so it end up in a competition. But me willfully don't compete.
Can you remember any time that situation happened to you? Where you went there to just willingly just perform and you got caught up in crossfire between two rival sound systems?
Yeah, I can remember a sound named Earthquake from Central Village, and the next sound I think from Spanish Town named Lightning. Anthony Redrose. But I can remember that them two sound there
was battling back and forth.
Yeah, you know.
Where was Anthony Redrose? Was he on the other sound?
Anthony Redrose was on the other sound.
And you were on one sound. Right. So it became a competition between the two vocalists as well as yeah, but in addition to the sound system.
But the thing is, you know, yeah, right, exactly, good. But the thing is that our competition in that time then
clean competition.
You know, find say we just sing with song. We don't call no one name, we just sing with song.
And nobody walks away with grudges.
Nobody walk away with grudges.
No. Like, with Soundchat, we try to explore the whole, because would you in fact say that the dancehall culture or the sound system culture has groomed a lot of the veteran artists today? Now, when we look at the newer artists of the new generation, of course a lot of them don't have a sound system culture, right? And but we know that from your era going backwards, the majority, if not all of them, had some type of sound system culture. Right. And at one point in their career, there was a competition. Like, if you look at Pinchas, his competition growing up was with Sanchez then. And at one time it was with Pliers. You know what I mean? If you look at Shabba would tell you, say, Admiral Bailey was, even though him and Admiral Bailey was on the same side, it was hard for him to get that, go around Bailey to get Fame Bus. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to now explore that difficulty in your come up? If there was a difficulty, or did you just have a easy road?
Well, me have an easy road, you know, to how me set my thing. Because sometimes, you know, sometimes it's how you set your thing. It's how you set your thing. It's how you do your thing. So, me set my thing to travel on an easy road.
So, no competitions?
No.
Not much sound culture? Mostly stayed in the studio?
Yeah, right. Mostly in the studio. And just like what I said before, I wasn't such a competition artist.
Same.
You know, from way back. You know, because I don't really believe in competition. You know, me an artist who just sing my song just like even right now, just the same thing, just sing my song, go on the stage, me sing my song. If you notice sometimes, you know, some artists, they think it hard to perform after certain artists, you know, because they build up a competition within themselves. So when that artist set a fire up there, I'm afraid to go on. Now me go on after any artist or before any artist because I just do my thing. You know, but you ask a question. You see, we from that era, dancehall, who start out in the dancehall, we have a lot of energy and a lot of strength. That is why, if you notice, Brigadier can stand up around a sound from say 12 o'clock in the night then till 6 o'clock in the morning without stop.
Right.
And how many of these artists in this time I can really do that? I don't know of none.
And my
and no disrespect to none.
My opinion on that situation is that in the earlier days, the dancehall and the sound systems played such an important role that they groomed the artists to be these long distance runners.
Good.
And the studio does not groom you to do anything more than to perform your song.
Right, yeah, definitely.
So if Brigadier Jerry was a studio artist, I don't think that he would, this is just in my opinion, he would be able to do that 6 and 7 hours. But when you have to stand up around a sound system like Jalov, and most nights you're the only person there to give that entertainment, you know, you learn to do that distance, and you also learn what a lot of artists today don't know, which is pacing your performance. Like if you look at people like Briggy, and you look at Josie, and you look at Charlie, you even look at Trees, them have a way where them pace themselves. Them know say 3 hours left in our dance for go. It don't make sense for so they pace. It's a grooming thing that I think was given, you know, unexpectedly was given to them because of the nature of the industry when they came into the industry, where in order for you to make your name, it wasn't about getting your records played on the radio. It was about busting a dance. And when you're in the dance trying to bust the dance, well, there's also 15 other artists trying to do the same thing. So you had to pace yourself, and you had to perform in that
manner. Because you see, right now what's going on right now in the dance, you find, so we sing the dub plate, go in the studio, sing the dub plate, and they play in the dance.
Right.
At that time, we in the dance live.
Right.
So instead of the sound I play dub plate with I and I, we did it live.
Right.
So you know, that kind of take time. The dub plate come. So instead of Admiral Tibet in the dance or Michael Palmer lick shot, it's a dub plate.
The dub plates are there. The vocals are there for the artist. And that comes on in a definite era as the years go by. From when you got your break in '85, you start to see a lot more dub plates coming into the situation. And then the more the dub plate culture was introduced, was the less reason why you actually needed a live being to be in the dance and performing. We've also, there's also a lot of things that contributed to that. In the early era, we would say that most of the artists who were coming up on these early sound systems didn't have international careers as of yet. You know, so once the international exposure and demand starts to come, a sound maybe like Kilimanjaro, King Jammins that is used to having, like Jaro that is used to having a super cat there every single night, no longer is able to have a super cat there every single night. So maybe that could be one of the aspects that forced them to put Super Cat's voice on wax now to play him even though he's not in the dance and you know other songs respectively and that is something that we feel that happens. But getting back to you and your culture, so not much competitions.
Not much.
So you kind of got through the thing. You DJ on 1 and 2 sounds, but something wasn't really your thing then.
No, well, I wouldn't say it wasn't my thing. It wasn't my, I wouldn't say it wasn't my thing, but then as I said, I don't get to deal with it plenty. Because when we get the break, start singing on Torpedo in St. Mary, then couple of years, couple of years after, maybe, Torpedo, 1980, Torpedo never rained too long either.
Right.
I think it was 80 to 82 when me leave country, so when I come into Kingston, then this dismantle thing of the Torpedo kind of break down. You know, and then come straight to Kingston, boom, studio. Sorry, 3 years what I struggled before.
Oh, yeah. So your next point was getting into the studio.
Getting to the studio.
Recording. The War Between, which became a big song. Which became a big song.
Right. And then
who else was on the come up at that time?
Right. In that time, Courtney Melody. You have a singer, the name Wayne Palmer, sound like Lickshot Palmer too.
Okay.
Wayne Palmer. And was well, maybe true me not too focus now. But yeah.
But there were a lot of artists coming up at the time. So this would be after the Little John era.
You have Dignitary Stylish too.
Okay.
Yeah, cause my friend that too, you know. And yeah, a couple of artists, you know, right in at that time there, you know.
Who was your, because you started off at Tibet and then you got Admiral Tibet. Who was your artist coming into the
Well,
industry?
let me tell you, you know. You saw me that country now and I sing Pancha Peter. True, I never did have enough song to sing. You have a singer when named Tony Tough.
See.
My voice made it feel comfortable with singing like Tony Tough.
See.
I could sing just like Tony Tough. So you see Tony Tough, when I go on a corner, Tony Tough, sing out Tony Tough. Tony Tough have a lot to do with the beginning of my career in the country there.
See.
You know, because Tony Tough, you know, used to sing out Tony Tough tune them and things like that. But you know, me still tell myself, so when I start the recording, I keep it original. I'm not going really, cause even until now, I can't. Even until now, I don't really cover version. You know? I don't really sing over a song. I just keep it real, original.
Yeah.
You know, original. And you know, you see even dub plate. Come if you mention this too. You see in our time when we do dub plate, you know, I straight to the dub, you know.
Yeah, man.
Straight to the dub.
From the mic straight cut to the wax.
So those are the things make I and I. In our era, artists like I and I, Pad Antonio and them. That's why you see.
So you couldn't make no mistakes.
Couldn't make no mistake. You have to be clicking.
Yeah.
And that's why you see until now, you see we are rain. From that time until now, because we set such a solid foundation that's years and years from now.
The discipline was different.
Good. Everything was just different.
Yeah.
It wasn't like what we see go on right now. Even if certain rival, you know, a verbal thing.
See.
And a physical thing where man go fight on stage and no gun thing and all of them things. They're just verbal thing, you know.
How did you get Admiral to be added to the Tibet?
All right. When never did mention them song there, you know, the reason why. But after me leave country come to Kingston, then I went by King Tubby's. The same brethren who did own Torpedo take me to King Tubby's. I record 3 songs. Have it on cassette. I mean, you know, it wasn't a brethren who love music still, you know. Glenn Pope, him love music, but at the same time, the experience and uncertainty, him not really, him just love it, but him lack of them things still. But anyway, me give thanks for the opportunity for in a King Tubby's studio and record them 3 songs there. So, you know, me have it on a cassette, you know, me and him up and down in the street, and him have some bridge in the city there. You have a bridge named Vinites. We used to have Pain Land. Seeing? So, me and him go check Vinites one day with the cassette. And he said, Vinites, more I listen to them tune, and Vinites, I listen to the tune them. And Vinites say, youth, tune it tough, you know. Them tune them, love them tune it. Him say, where your name? Which name? I said, Tibet. Him say, Tibet. I say, yeah. Him say, you want him? The Tibet, the lonely door. Yeah, I go give you a name. Him say, you have Charlie Chaplin, we are the principal. You have Joseph Whale, we are the colonel. You have Brigadier, we are the general. So you want him? You see you are the Admiral. I say, hey, Admiral Tibet. This sounds good to me. So me just use it.
At this time, was Admiral Bailey already existing?
Well, let me see, because me have it still, you know.
If you're saying 86,
good.
Then
no,
Admiral Bailey
no,
had to be
no,
in existence.
No, that wasn't 86, you know. That was about, you see when we recorded a tune by King Tubby's,
yeah.
That was about 82, the same time, not far from when we come town.
Okay.
You know, see, but the only thing is not never...
So you pretty much came to town with Admiral Tibet then? Or when you just got to town in 92?
No, I come to town with
Tibet.
Only Tibet.
Right.
But after, in about 82, I come to town. You know?
Right.
And it's not long after that, my brethren carry me to King Tubby's and I record them songs there.
Right.
And then Vinites hear the song. Same time in about 82, there's a Vinites here and say, well, you need the Admiral.
So you got the Admiral in 82?
Yeah, them time I not hear nothing about Bailey. But the reason why I can't sometimes
pinpoint it because
I don't know when the name
at the time.
Good, but all me know I never hear nothing about.
You personally wasn't hearing about
Admiral Bailey. Good. And I don't think Admiral Bailey, the name Admiral to the Bailey did even exist either, because maybe Vinites, you know,
right,
who no give me time.
So the way Vinites gave it to you was like it was something that just popped out of his mind.
Definitely.
Yeah, it wasn't something like he was copying and giving you.
Good. Right. And then even me, remember I don't love to follow or imitate. So if I was hearing about Bailey, Admiral Bailey, I would tell him, say no.
So let's just leave it at there's a possibility that Admiral exists, but at the time he wasn't big enough in his career for you to have known that.
Right.
The brand wasn't out there then. Let's say that. His brand wasn't out there at that time.
Good.
I mean, that's where it is. It's your career. Great singer, great hits, but you took a little bit of the sound system road. But But it's the same, because your contributions are still worthy and still, you know, and to be honest with you, you're the first person of your magnitude that I've spoken to for our soundtrack series that kind of, I want to use the word kind of tiptoed through the sound system era. I mean, you were involved, but you weren't as involved as others. Not because you didn't get the chance, but it just, as you say, it wasn't your thing.
I love that.
Yeah. Not because you weren't in demand. It just wasn't your thing then. You wanted to do more recording.
I wouldn't say that either, because I never refused dancehall. You know, I never refused singing and sound and dancehall. Even until now. Because even until now, I mean, if Kilimanjaro, I'm ready. King Sturgive, I'm ready. But right now, I will mostly, if you get me sing on a sound right now, it has to be like some of them foundation sound there.
See.
You know, Jalov, Kilimanjaro, you know, King Sturgive. You know, it has to be like them sound. I'm not going to really right now just run, go sing for any sound right now.
See.
You understand me? Because at the same time, I keep it conscious, you know, and clean. Now, I just a few sound, just like what we mentioned a while, King Sturgive, you know, that sound they're clean. So I feel good when I sing for King Sturgive every time.
You want the sound system to reflect your energy.
Right.
And your message, which is natural.
Good.
You know what I mean?
Good.
That's what it is. It's Soundchat. It's Admiral Tibet, another vocalist who played a contribution in the whole dancehall culture. Whether on sound systems or the recording of his songs being played on live sound systems in the whole sound system era. Admiral Tibet has paid his contribution to the growth of what we know, we now know and love, that we call the whole sound system era. From 85 till now, man has been doing his thing. It's what it is. Another episode of Sound Chat. This week was Admiral Tibet. Bless.
Running up and down like Sound Chat. I am crazy Indian. Stick to one man, you love it too much. Tell me which one. If it's me, Peter, Paul, or John. Me no nice enough.
The race is on, but I won't compete in this competition.
Alright.
Tell me which one.
Say that.
It's me, Peter, Paul, or John. The race is on, but I won't compete in this competition.
That's not right. Woman, when you run up and down, when you run up and down, me say no me to one no man, you don't want to second down. When you run up and down, when you run up and down, woman, no me to one man, you don't want to second down. Me say Peter run gone, watch Harry him a come. Me say Tony run gone, watch Dickie ma come. The two of them a box like Mike McCallum. One user half a black and one get licked down.